record. Okay, so.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone. So, we are doing another little solo story with our dear Midnight.
Hi.
And she will have a lot on her plate today.
I'm scared.
So, here, let me set the setting for you.
Mm-hmm.
You have just returned from your visit to that other universe.
Mm-hmm.
You had lunch at the ULE Midnight's cafeteria. Today's lunch was a tofu lasagna.
Ugh.
It was made so that the pony members of your crew do not feel left out.
That's fair. It's easier to make something for everyone than 2 different meals.
And you are on your way back to your room.
Okay.
When you suddenly feel your stomach grumbling.
I just ate. How am I hungry again?
No, the other kind of grumble. That means the food didn't quite agree with you.
Oh. Ugh. Great.
Meaning you'll have to find a bathroom.
Don't I know where the bathrooms are?
You are in the middle of a hallway.
Okay. But still, wouldn't I know? Okay, fine. Looks around for a bathroom. Quickly.
You see a sign that says restrooms to the left.
Goes in that direction.
And as you turn the corner, a portal opens right in front of you.
Freezes. Growls. At the portal.
Okay, I need you to roll Brawl.
Seriously? Great. Actually, I need to get my thingy sheet up.
I have it on screen.
Okay, good.
Well, a hoof comes through the portal. A white hoof wearing very ornate golden horseshoes. Grabs you by the scruff of your neck and pulls you through.
Nah, what's going on? I don't have time for this.
You are muzzle to muzzle with Elysium.
Mind explaining, Elysium? I was kind of needing to go somewhere private.
I wanted to have a word with you.
Raises an eyebrow. Oh? And also, can you put me down?
She releases you and you flop down about 3 feet.
Ugh, I forget how tall you are.
Also, she raises an eyebrow at you about the mentioning of going somewhere private.
You know the thing mortals have to do whenever they eat after they've eaten?
Sleep?
Bathroom.
I've never heard of a mortal who has to go to the bathroom right after they ate.
It only really happens when the food doesn't agree with you.
She doesn't understand what you mean.
I'll explain some other time, so can you please let me go to the bathroom first before we talk?
She points in the direction of her bathroom, because you are basically in her living room right now.
Rushes to the bathroom.
In the bathroom, you are greeted with a beautiful sight of a king-size bath, a sink, and a mirror.
Where's the toilet?
There is none.
Lizzie, where's your toilet?
I have no need for one.
Wait, I'm in your realm, aren't I?
Ding, 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 ding. The little wolf has 100 points.
Rolls my eyes. Can you please just summon me a toilet? Now! Unless you want me to do it in your very lovely bath.
She rolls her eyes, and a toilet appears at the far side of the room.
Rushes over!
Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding.
Huh?
The intermission.
Oh, I was like, what? Okay, finishes my business. Cleans myself up, and then walks back to Elysium. Okay, so, what was it you wanted to talk about?
I wanted to show you something.
Oh?
As you might be aware of, I am the ruler of the land of the dead.
Yes.
And in my realm, you will find everyone who ever died.
Yeah.
Meaning, there are quite a few individuals here that you might want to take advantage of.
Raises an eyebrow. Oh, okay. Who would you suggest?
She waves her hoof and makes kind of a hologram of a Lupine Acarne appear in front of you.
I thought I brought back all the Lupin Carni. And didn't you bring a lot of them back as well whenever you made your army?
Not these.
Why not?
She waves her hoof again, and next to that Lupine Acarne appears another Lupine Acarne, which is not even as big as the first one's paw.
Wait. How can a Lupin Incarnate be that big?
Well, prehistoric life was much bigger.
These are prehistoric Lupin Incarnate?
Yes.
Okay, and why haven't you brought them into the war? Or at least into your army?
She face hoofs and then talks to you very slowly as if explaining a very simple fact to a child. Have you ever tried to teach a chicken how to follow orders?
Midnight glares at her a bit. I'm not a child. I have learned that Lupin Incarni are usually a lot smarter than ponies used to be. For instance, they were a lot more technologically advanced than ponies for a long time before they even got close. So it's not my fault.
Well,
I'm working under assumptions here. No one told me there were these big giant Lupin Incarni.
Prehistoric Lupine Acarne were, well, their average IQ was between 20 and 30. While the current average Lupine Acarne IQ lays between 125 and 200.
Okay. So they would be great, but they are pretty much animals?
They are very much instinct-driven, yes.
Okay. And we can't train them at all?
Have you ever tried to train a meat grinder?
Okay, get your picture. Very powerful, but hard to control.
Very.
But why show me these guys? Like, what's the point? You think I would be able to convince them?
Maybe.
What? Why?
You have convinced us to join an interdimensional war.
Point?
Also, these guys. And she waves her hoof again, making the pictures of the two Lupinae Arcanae disappear. And what you see next looks to you like a mountain.
Mm.
With snowy top and all.
Mm.
And suddenly, said mountain gets up and starts walking around.
Huh? What the...
Titans.
Titans?
These are the beings that inhabited this universe after its creation along with us.
Okay.
We eventually hunted them to extinction.
Why?
Titans only have one thing in mind.
Which is?
Titan smash.
Okay.
Had we not destroyed them, then they would have eradicated the known universe.
Quicker than the fifth, huh?
Basically.
How could... Did the Lupin and Carni giants still have some understanding of anything? Like honor?
Yes. It is very honorable for them to hunt strong enemies, which is why my dear siblings and I were prime targets of theirs.
Huh.
As well as
So-
the Titans.
So they are likely to fight with us if we give them a strong opponent to go up against?
And if you don't let them get bored.
Well, there's plenty of dark worlds out there. You could theoretically just set them on a dimension at a time.
You did get that I told you that their average IQ is between 20 and 35, right?
Yeah.
If you get them out of my realm, you will have to kill them once they have completed the task that you have set them to do.
Otherwise,
and she shows you the big prehistoric Lupinae Arcanae again, but this time there are like graphs and numbers and everything next to it. These things have enough raw magical energy to break the boundary between dimensions.
so basically they'd hop back to us either way, or just start destroying every dimension they come across.
Yes.
So how to control that? They'd honor a deal, wouldn't they not?
They would accept one thing and one thing alone.
Being?
They need an alpha.
Someone who could actually defeat them.
And don't even think about Lupina.
Why not?
They don't exactly like her.
Let me guess, she's the one that killed them.
Lucky guess, I think.
Not really. It sort of makes sense.
Yes, and her sending them into my realm has caused me to have to section off part of my realm.
Where they live.
Exactly.
I'm guessing they're bored?
They spent their days, for several millennia by now, by slaughtering each other and the Titans. The thing being that after a day or two, their spectral bodies just returned to the state where they were.
Huh. Sounds like fun. So would they be more likely to respect someone who understands their destructiveness?
They would understand and respect someone who can basically take them out. Anyone else than Lupina or any other of us.
Well, I highly doubt any pony could do it. And I doubt they would even like a pony to be their alpha.
They'd consider it lunch.
How about someone they don't know at all? I don't have the physical skills to take out something that big. But I might know someone who would, and possibly could keep them in line. And it would give her something to do.
Well, what a great idea. Go talk to them.
What? You aren't even asking?
I have no doubt that you will have a very good idea, and I'm not going to step one hoof into their territory.
Wait, you mean go talk to them as in the actual wolves?
Mm-hmm.
But I'll get squashed.
Nah, you'll be fine. Anyhow, I can always resurrect you.
Would you?
She smirks at you.
You better. Ugh, fine. I guess they should know who the alpha of their alpha would be. Damn it.
There is a flash of light, and suddenly you're standing in a clearing in a forest.
I hate it when she does that.
That's Elysium for you. And you don't even get to roll magical defense, because in her realm you have no magic.
Damn it! I'm gonna have to just rely on my brawl.
Mm-hmm.
And my brawl is low.
Yeah, it's 7.
I'm doomed.
Maybe. Maybe you'll end up as a snack.
Ah.
You feel, as you're standing there, a relatively strong wind blowing back and forth over the fur on your back.
Turns around and looks up.
You see treetops and something purple.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
You also hear a sound that sounds like...
Uh-oh. creeps closer to the thing that's snoring.
You see a curled up gigantron Lupine arcane nestled in between the trees.
Oh boy, he's huge.
You are barely as big as one of his claws.
I'm small. For a Lupin incarnate too.
So, what you gonna do?
How many was there of these guys?
A lot.
How many?
A few thousand.
What? I was thinking you were going to say like 6 or 7. But okay. Looks around to see if I can see any others, because they are pack animals. I'd be surprised if there was only one on their own.
Well, I need you to roll stealth.
Damn it!
You see bushes all around you.
Keeps looking.
Another stealth check, then.
A little better.
You notice a very strong scent of wolf in the air. But not just one, but several. And you see the golden glow of eyes in the darkness between the trees. Several pairs of them, actually.
I have to act strong.
You kind of blew that when you freaked at the noise of his snoring, but okay.
I'm
enjoying this way too much.
Yes, you are. I'm going to bite your head off in a mo. Turns to face the eyes.
Okay.
Keeping the other wolf in my peripheral, that's sleeping in my peripheral vision.
You're still being stared at.
Takes a few steps forward.
I need you to do a brawl check, please.
Dice. I'm gonna ask you very nicely. Don't let me die, please. Pretty please. Just, I don't care if it's low-ish, but let me have enough to survive. Please. I beg of you.
A growl is emitted from the bushes that emits such a strong wind that your fur is blown back and you almost lose your headband. But by digging your claws in, you manage not to be blown back. You also notice that there is, well, you don't have your powers right now. But you can still sense that there is a lot of arcane magical energy in those bushes. You can almost see a pale blue glow around the forms in the darkness.
Oh, wow. I come with a proposal. That's far too. That's far too. I come to make a deal.
There is no response. They just shift their positions a little bit. Two of the pairs of eyes going to your left and the other to the right.
Watches them slowly.
I might go meta here for a second.
Okay. I know they're surrounding me.
Just giving you a piece of advice.
Yeah.
You remember Neelix?
Yeah.
Neelix, when he was caught in the Herogen hunting simulation and dressed up as a Klingon?
Yeah.
When he tried to talk nicely to the Klingon and they ignored him? Do you remember what he did?
Not really.
He slapped the bottle of blood wine out of the hand of one, then punched the other in the face and told them to listen to him.
So I have to attack them, basically.
I'm just giving you a piece of advice.
I know I have to attack them. The problem is I don't know how. How could a tiny me make any dent in them? I'm a little insect compared.
Even an insect bite can hurt.
True. Depends where.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I should bite them in the butt.
Wolves have other weak spots like ears, noses, eyes, tongues.
I could bite its tongue. No, I'm not going to do that. But you gave me a good idea of eyes. Okay. Since they're quite low to the ground, I should be able to at least get there. Dice, don't let me down.
So what are you going to do?
I want to I want to jump, pounce, and dig my claws into one of their eyes.
Ambitious, but okay. I'll allow it.
Ambitious? Okay. Dice, please. Please, please, please. Please, 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 please be nice. Let me at least succeed and not die. Please, please, please. What are you doing? Rolling defense?
Mm-hmm.
Oh!
As you pounce, your claws extended, your teeth bared, and your ears back, you see your target, which is an eye, a glowing eye in the darkness, disappear and being replaced by 2 rows of razor sharp teeth.
Since I'm already going towards it, dig my claws into the tongue and try and rip it.
The maw closes above you, but yes, you have your claws dug into the tongue. We now have to see if you actually do anything. Roll. Your claws fail to draw blood from the tongue.
Bites it.
Roll. Crit fail. Oh! Did you just bang your head on the table?
No, my fist.
Your teeth do not penetrate the flesh of the tongue, and it kind of tastes rotten in your mouth. Also, the consistency seems to be very chewy, kind of like gum. And
all I can do is keep repeating this until I die. Until I'm swallowed. Unless I try to rip it open from the inside. But if I can't even get through its tongue, how am I supposed to get through its belly?
You could attack the gums also with your claws. There's a lot of very sensitive flesh in the mouth.
I wouldn't have known that, to be honest. Gum seems pretty hard to me, but okay. Alright, I'll try that.
But you do succeed.
I do?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You do draw blood from the gums behind the teeth of this giant Lupinea carne with your claws. And hear a slight annoyed growl whimper combination coming from its throat.
Keeps doing it.
Ooh.
Oh no! Now you're nice to me, Dice.
You slash a long gash all along the upper gums, bathing you in the darkness in hot blood.
Oh.
And making the Lupinea carne that has you in its maw spit you out in a giant wave of blood.
Gets up quickly and glares. That'll treat you for trying to eat me.
A very big, seriously towering over you big Lupinea carne male stands before you while spitting blood, glaring back at you.
Now listen to me.
You no tasty. You smell traitor.
Frowns a little. Wait. You mean I smell like Lupina?
I need you to roll brawl. We have lost midnight. Hello? Hello? Well, guys, it looks like we lost midnight.
When we were doing thingy.
I was telling you to roll brawl. And then I heard nothing.
Ah. Okay. 1 second. Pony feathers. Oh! Maybe not pony feathers?
Your fur gets ruffled by a very, very strong wind. coming from all directions, and there is a growl coming from all around you at the mention of Lupina's name that is so loud that the trees are actually creaking.
I am not her. And I come with a deal that you may hunt again.
You hear laughter from your left.
Looks over.
The wolf that has formerly been sleeping has one eye cracked open and is laughing, looking at you.
You think I lie?
We hunt. We can hunt you.
That I have no doubt. But what about being alive again? Hunting great, powerful beings worthy of being hunted.
You no trick, Lupine Arcane.
I don't understand what he means. What does that mean?
I could tell you, but he's talking to you.
Repeat what he said?
You no trick, Lupine Arcane.
I'm no trick? What do you mean?
I mean what I say. And then he takes one of his claws and kind of tips at his noggin and says, "Too smart."
Then you know of the war going on.
He exhales one puff of air through his nostrils and just turns his head away from you, disinterested.
I am in need of someone or someones to dispose of fifths of Lupinas.
At that, one of his ears perks up.
One in particular I might need to get rid of soon. She's absorbed the power of many. To the point... Go on.
While you are talking, he stands up, towering even over the trees, and starts to stretch, knocking over trees left and right as if they weren't even there.
I know I would never defeat her, but you all, looks around, might have a chance. And besides, wouldn't you like to hunt powerful beings again?
Love?
What?
Wow.
Sorry, I'm trying to, I'm pushing all my energy to speak calmly and authoritatively, but inside, this is what's going on.
I need you to roll brawl.
Oh, damn it.
The big guy turns around to you and catches you under one of his paws.
Tries not to freak out.
And then he lowers his head towards you, opening his other eye as well, and looking you directly into the eyes. Teeth bared.
Looks directly back.
And now I need you to roll intimidation.
Do I have any intimidation?
5.
Just 5?
The look of malice that he gives you, as if he's penetrating into your soul with just his eyes, makes you shiver under his touch.
Is he going to say anything, or do I need to continue talking?
He gets a little bit closer.
Keep standing firm.
Well, laying firm. He basically has you squashed against the ground right now, keeping you in place. You talk much, but not anything behind words.
What if I could give someone to you that would?
Huh?
The conditions under your release back would be that you would follow someone. If she can convince you.
As you are talking,
there's nothing I can do.
a portal opens right above the clearing. And something that looks to you a little bit like a fireball comes shooting out of that portal. Screaming bloody murder. And hits that giant dude who's holding you down right in the head.
Blinks. What the?
He falls over.
I get up, if possible.
It is possible. His paw is now only laying on you, so you can actually struggle out from there.
Okay.
But I will still need you to do a strength check.
Why does it keep giving me low numbers?
But you do get out with a little bit of wiggling. And yeah, you get out from under his paw.
Okay. Goes over to the fireball.
You would have to climb up on his head. You really want to do that?
No. Okay. Shouts then. Who are you?
You don't want to look first? You just shout.
Fine,
Okay.
fine. Look, no, I look. I'm looking as I shout, so I look.
You see a figure clad in black spiky armor standing on top of that giant Lupine Arcarne, who has his eyes rolled up to look at it, and that figure is looking down into his eyes, and both of them are growling at each other.
Pixie?
She just raises one paw in greeting.
Smirks. You know what I want?
Elysium gave me a rundown, yeah?
Great. I'll leave this to you then.
Yeah, sure. Let me do all the hard work.
Hey, I know how you handled trolls in the past. You're one of my strongest children.
The wolf attempts to get up, and she just taps his head with one of her paws. Making it sink into the ground for about 3 feet.
Midnight smirks
One
at the wolf.
off?
Hey, I can't have favorites. Then smirks and looks at the wolf. Like I said, I may not have the backbone myself, but she does.
Pixie actually looks away from the wolf's eyes for now, because they have kind of rolled back into his skull. His tongue lolling out of his muzzle. I have enough backbone for the both of us.
Well, once you have them in line, let me know.
She kind of sits back on her haunches, cracks her neck and her paws, then looks around at the eyes in the darkness and shouts, "Okay, who else wants to tango?"
At which point, Midnight thinks for a minute, wait, how am I going to get out of here?
Good question.
Elysium?
A portal opens behind you, and you know one of those hooks that were used to get people off stage?
Yeah.
Comes through and pulls you through.
Yay! Midnight looks round.
The last thing you see as you are pulled through the portal are like 30 of those giant Lupine Arcarne jumping upon Pixie.
Midnight turns around, looks at Elysium. Why didn't we send her there in the first place?
Because I thought it would be more funny to send you first.
Midnight glares and growls under her breath. You know I don't have great things with Lupin and Carni. What makes you think I would be able to tame them?
She shrugs. I thought that maybe Lupina's scent would kind of put them in line.
Kinda did the opposite.
I saw that. Which is why I sent Pixie over.
Well, thank you. Next time. But now it looks like if she can actually get them in line, Pixie's gonna have her own pack to destroy the things.
I think you will also owe her an apology and a dinner.
An apology?
Yes.
Why?
She opens up a portal that is just a little bit bigger than a small window.
Looks through.
You see a beautifully decked table with a white tablecloth and 2 plates and a candle in the middle.
She was on a date.
Mm-hmm.
Ouch. All right, yeah. Apology gonna come. Anyway, keep an eye on her. Make sure she doesn't, even if she does, die somehow, please let me know. And please resurrect her.
Wouldn't be the first time.
That you resurrected her, or that you had to resurrect others of the faith? Oh, brilliant. Okay. Right.
Just
I need to go
tell
talk.
you the truth, your daughter is very reckless.
Tell me something I don't know.
And I would appreciate it if you told her that wrestling with elder gods is not a good idea.
Huh, she's upgraded to gods. Why does that not surprise me? I guess the ogres got a bit, too easy.
I had to revive her 51 times so far.
I'll lend you Chase for a month.
51 times. And not to forget that I had to resurrect the collateral damage she caused as well.
2 months?
She puts a hoof on your back and says, "Would you please accompany me for a moment?"
I'm gonna have to get back to my own stuff.
Just one moment. And she gives you a little push on the back.
I don't have much of a choice, do I?
No.
Ugh, fine.
She leads you to a pair of double doors and opens them. In there, you see around 300 little cubicles. And just hear sounds as if people are stamping papers.
You delegated?
This midnight is only one of 5 rooms that I am forced to use to deal with your daughter's exploits of last weekend.
I'll have a chat with her.
Please do.
She shouldn't be getting used to this much dying.
And please remind her that wiping out Yakistan just because she couldn't get a burger at a local food joint is not acceptable.
She did what?
Don't worry, we have restored it to its former questionable glory, but yes.
Me and Script will have a very, very, very long word with her. Especially now that I've given her basically an indestructible force.
At least Prince Rutherford was quite gracious about it. Wasn't the first time I resurrected him either.
That doesn't surprise me. Anyway, look, I'm sorry, Elysium, but do you mind sending me back? I have to talk to Garius before we go and talk to the thing of light again. Ugh.
A trap door opens under you.
Huh?
And you fall through it.
Elysium!
Goodbye.
Ah!
I need you to roll Brawl.
Oh, damn it. No, you give me the double numbers.
You very comfortably land on your bed.
Okay, then. We really need to talk to all the 5 about there. I thought we went past this. This is what the weekly meetings were about. Anyway. on to Garius.
Okay, guys, and that's it for this episode.
Yep. See ya.
Bye-bye.
Don't forget, we got a Teespring store.
Yep.
Love you guys.
And Patreons.
Arrgh.